everyone, Ebony here. On this video, we're going to be talking all about support and your thyroid condition, from having that conversation with someone else, or if you're someone that's supporting someone who has a thyroid disease or autoimmune condition. I'm going to share with you some tools and tips to really and truly be there for them. So you do not want to miss this video. All right, guys, let's break this down. When you have an autoimmune disease or a thyroid condition, it's a lot to manage. So I had to get better at communicating with other people around me what I actually needed, because I'm very self-sufficient and I do not like feeling like I'm a burden to anyone else. And let me know in the comments if this is you too. So it's hard, I get it. But at the same time, if you're having a thyroid storm or a flare-up, or you're not able to do the things that you typically do on a regular basis, you're gonna need help. And it's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in that, and it's okay. Give yourself permission to ask for help. It is not a sign of weakness. I know that's easier said than done. However, I'm going to challenge you to do that this week. Whatever task that you may have or you need to get done, ask someone in your life to do it for you. And don't try to manage the entire process. Just because it's not the way that you would have done something, understand that it's done. And sometimes done is better than perfect. So whatever that item was, it could have saved you tons of time. It could have saved you energy, and it could have allowed you to be present for your family, for your friends, or to finish up a presentation that you had to do for work that you knew you wouldn't have been able to do well had you had to do A, B, or C. Now understand that you also have to manage expectations of yourself. So knowing that you're going to need help with things, how do you figure out how to best communicate that? And again, be careful here, because when you're asking for help, sometimes we're not aware of the tone in which we're asking for it. So practice. Even if you have to go in the bathroom and look at the mirror and ask someone to do something for you, it's not the end of the world. It might feel like it, but it's not. And to that point, if you are someone supporting another person, ask them how you can help them. How can you support them? Sometimes you actually really don't need to do anything, but if that person knows that you're there for them and that you want to support them, believe me, it goes a long way. Take on the grocery shopping. If you have kids or if there are children involved, volunteer to pick them up. You do not know how much of a heavy load that can lift. Or if there are certain things that need to get done around the house, just pick them up. Or if you're like me and you like to write things down, take a look at whatever list that is that they've put up on the refrigerator or your room or common area, and see how you can easily check some of that stuff off. Now, you are also going to have to help that person, because sometimes they don't remember. And I'm very bad at this. Sometimes I say things in my head that I thought I said out loud, but I did not actually say them out loud. So when I bring them up to people, they're like, you definitely didn't tell me that. I was like, yes, I did. I told you. No, actually, no, I didn't tell you. I'm sorry. So you have to write things down. I know that I used to have a photographic memory, but when my thyroid disease came along, that all went out the window. So I have lists all over the place. Sometimes they come in the form of sticky notes, but you have to figure out what system works for you. And again, if you're supporting someone in that capacity, help them figure that out. Don't just say, oh, you forgot again. Yeah, they did. They forgot again. And they're going to keep forgetting. So extend them grace. It's nothing wrong with that. And guess what? You're going to have moments where you forget too, and you're going to want someone to have given you grace. So this is a great exercise for everyone. Now, there are 3 more things that I want to talk to you about. The first is if you're supporting someone that has a thyroid condition, be as open and practice being a good listener because it's hard. And I cannot stress that enough. To try to function like you're 110% okay and normal is hard. It's hard when you don't have an autoimmune disease or a thyroid condition. But when you add that on and your body is waging war on the inside of you, bruh, it's hard. So definitely just be there to listen to them. And then the second thing that I want to remind you of, and this goes for folks that are suffering as well, understand that not everyone gets where you're coming from. So when you've determined that there is someone that is safe enough for you to express yourself to and tell them what kind of condition you have and what's going on with you, don't be afraid to share that. You don't have to give them a 3-hour long version of it. You can practice it in small doses so that it's easy for them to digest and it's easy for you to be able to articulate that without feeling overwhelmed. And the third thing, or the last thing that I want to share with you guys today, is meet them where they are. That goes for both sides. If you're the person that is suffering with the autoimmune condition, you have to understand, again, not everyone is going to understand where you're coming from, but also on the flip side of that, if you're the person supporting said person that has a thyroid condition, know that they're doing the best that they can. They really are. And it's frustrating for them to try to explain it to you in a way that you understand, being someone that's quote unquote normal. It's hard. It can build up resentment, it can build up frustration, and you definitely just want to be able to meet each other in the middle. And I cannot stress to you how important that is as someone that's had this condition for a very long time now. When I found people that wanted to be engaged and wanted to be involved in helping me be the best version of me, it made a huge difference on my outcomes. So know that when you're supportive of someone or when you find a support system, you'd be amazed at how much better you start to feel and how much more quickly you start to make leaps and bounds. So let me know in the comments, what are some of the things that you're thinking of doing in terms of explaining to someone else that you need support? Or if you're a supporter, how did you support the person going through the thyroid condition or autoimmune condition? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll talk to you next time.